Greetings, it's MikeC. I'm back, you're back, and we're both tuned in to another episode of Truth Talks. Okay, people, so quick message. I was having a conversation the other day, and the topic of discussion was faith. I know, as everyone was giving their different perspectives on faith, some people, generally believe that faith is real. Others believed at one point, but unfortunately circumstances made them believe otherwise. And for me personally, whilst I was hearing everybody else's perspectives and their point of views on faith, I said to myself at that time that, faith is real. My perspective, my opinion is that faith is real, because upon my journey, I had to believe in the unknown. And there's so many of you guys that have goals and have dreams and have aspirations, and you have to have faith that in the long run, what you're doing now is building for tomorrow. The dreams and the targets that you have set for your future is what takes action in this present moment. It's the action that needs to be taken in this present moment. And the action that needs to be taken in this present moment is only based upon the faith that you have for yourself, the faith that you have for your journey. And when I see faith and when I look at faith, when I think about faith, it's all about believing. And see, you've got to believe in yourself, because you can have faith and you can set a marker and say, I want to achieve this at a certain time. But if you're not moving with the times, if you're not taking action on a daily basis, if you're not steering the ship towards the treasure, you're never going to find the treasure. It's all good and well knowing that the treasure's on another island, but if you're not steering your ship and sailing your ship on a daily basis, taking command of your journey on a daily basis, then faith will forever be unknown. One of my favourite films is Run Fat Boy Run, and there's this one particular scene where he's doing this marathon. He's doing a 22-mile marathon. And as he started his journey, he's going through training. He trains himself after work. After he spends time with his child, he's spending so much of his own time training for this marathon, because he believes that he has a goal, and he believes that it will be achieved with commitment and discipline and self-confidence. Self-confidence in the fact that, I have faith. I have faith that I will finish this race. I have faith that I will do well. And as he's racing, throughout the first mile, he gets injured. He sprains his ankle. Of course, at that point, you're thinking, story's over. He's not going to finish this race. There's no way. And as the scene changes, you see that he's walking. Instead of jogging, instead of sprinting, he's miles behind everybody else, but he's walking, because he told himself that he's going to finish. Why? Because he had his why and he had his goal. And he was determined. He was determined to finish, because he had faith that at the end of the race, his dreams, his request is going to come to fruition. And your dreams and your targets and your goals will come to fruition, but you got to keep going. And there's times where you get knocked down, there's times where you're going to sprain your ankle, but you got to keep going. And as he's walking and walking and walking, and he goes through the miles, he clocks on the miles, he gets to a certain point where his body tells him no. And the scene changes once again, and he goes from walking on a public road to being in the middle of a park with a brick wall in front of him. He looks up, he looks down, he looks left, he looks right. He realizes that he can't go over it, he can't go around it. And as he's standing there contemplating, one particular brick falls out, and he can see himself on the other side as he looks through. That small gap, that small window, he looks through, and he sees himself. And at that moment in time, he realizes that it's me against me. And the journey that I'm on, the journey MikeC's on, the journey that you're on is you against you. You may feel like there's obstacles in your way that are against you. They're against you to build a better you. Because you have to have faith that you're going to find this treasure. But you have to be working, you have to be steering your ship. Keep going, people. Keep going, keep pushing. The minute he saw himself through that wall, he looked up, he looked down, and he realized that, if I can't go over it, if I can't go around it, I'm going to go through it. And you need to run through your challenges. You need to run through your obstacles. And tell yourself, I'm going towards that treasure by any means necessary. I'm going to do it. I'm going to win. I'm going to get what I asked for. And every request comes with a test. And his request was that he wants to finish the 22-mile marathon. And that test was a sprained ankle. How bad are you going to want it when you're injured? How bad are you going to want it when the least expected thing happens in your life? People keep going, and don't ever give up. That self-confidence that's within you, that self-confidence that gave you the idea of your goal, is that same self-confidence that's going to carry you through. that same self-confidence that's going to carry you through, but you just got to keep going. Keep going. Sprained ankle, no sprained ankle. Fall down or no fall down. Keep going. Your treasure's there. It's awaiting for you. It's Mike C.